everybody, welcome to our hand print lesson. We're gonna make prints with our hands. So this is like your stamp. You're gonna paint it, you could use a pattern, texture, and then you're gonna press it onto the paper, lift it up, and there's your print. You could add some drawing after if you want. I tried to make like the earth, so I really wanted some clouds, and I bet I could have gotten them if I would have tried. But the key really with doing this is you gotta kind of do it fast or the paint is gonna be dry. So paint it on there, create your stamp, lift it off, and then you have your nice print. And I know some of you are like, what? I'm gonna be painting on my skin? This is the best day of my life. And then others of you are like, I don't wanna do that. That sounds terrible. Can I just not do this project? To those of you who are like that, maybe I would say, put on, you could wear a glove, or you could use something else. Like maybe you could even paint onto a Lego and stamp it on the paper. If you really don't want to use your hands, you totally could do something else. Let's get started. This is a really fun project and I hope you like it. One thing I want to say quickly too, when I was teaching high school, I had the high school students make different signs using sign language for animals, and then they painted their hands like the colors of those animals. It was really, really cool. And then we took pictures of their hands like those animals. So it's a cool way to do this. So like jellyfish, I think, or jellyfish. I know a few, I don't know. I probably don't know as many as you, probably know more. Let's get started. So we are going to be using our hand as our stamp in this one. So here it goes. You can paint anything you want on it. You could just paint a pattern. You could use one color, but think of your hand as your palette. You want to make some texture, some patterns. You could try to actually paint something like a face or something on your hand if you want. I might just be painting something that looks like the earth. I don't know. I'm just kind of feeling that today. And so here it goes. Also, I don't love this dark blue, so I'm going to make it a little bit lighter with my white. And I might add some clouds, maybe. So mix up get your colors on your plate that you want to use. Grab your paintbrush. I still want it to be lighter. And you can go ahead and start to paint it. This is just one chance, and that's all you really get with this. I mean, you can kind of layer it, but let's see. I'm just going to kind of make the outline of like, there's going to be something in there, maybe something on this side. And I like blue, so I'm just going to add it to my thumb. And I'm just going to wrap it around. So I don't want it to end there. I want to get like, you want to paint your whole hand, even kind of around the side, so that when you press it down, you still get those areas. Now I'm just going to grab my green and I'm going to just mix it with that blue because it's a great color. Paint in these other areas. This might be one of your favorite lessons we've ever done, right? I'm not even talking very much because I really like doing this. Okay, let's see. And then you want to kind of work quick. We don't want this to dry. For the clouds, I'm gonna have to grab another brush because I don't have water right here, so I'm just gonna grab this foam brush. Maybe I even want to add like Antarctica down here somewhere. Once you get it where you want it, then you got to think, when you press your hand down, do you want your fingers out, in, a sign? I don't know. It's up to you. Once you do decide, I'm gonna keep my hands, I'm gonna kind of put them apart. Press them down on your paper, and I would just kind of use your other hand to just make sure all the parts get down, and then lift it up. Oh, that wasn't as dark as I thought it would be. Maybe I need more paint. I think it started to dry. I'm gonna try another one. All right, my fingers were already dry by the time I did that one, which is, you gotta move fast. All right, so I'm gonna add a little bit more blue. Tempera dries pretty quickly. It washes off really easily too, which is why I use it a lot. I think I spent too much time on those details for those clouds, maybe. All right, this doesn't look as cool, but I'm gonna give it a try. Press it down on the paper, press your fingertips down. Mine just didn't print very well last time. Then take your hand stamp off. And there you go. Now what I would do after it's dry, let me grab a Sharpie really quick. Before you grab a Sharpie, you might want to wash your hand off actually. And then what you can do is use your Sharpie, and this one's not quite dry. Once it's dry, you can add some patterns in there, or you can even write inside of it. I'm just randomly writing what is in this. Oh, and I should have washed my hand. So you can also just add shapes to it. You could even make it into something. Like maybe it's the colors of a fish. You want to make it into something like that. Or you want to turn these fingers into people that are standing up there. There's so many things you can do with this. I hope you had fun with this project. I definitely don't mind getting a little bit dirty, as you can see. Make sure you wash your hands when you're finished. But what you might want to do after you're done is grab a Sharpie, and I think I already said this in the lesson, but you could either add pattern textures, make this into an animal or something. Have fun with it. Now, the project. What do you think? What could we do with this? I had the idea that since we used our hand to make a print, maybe we could use our foot to make a print. You can be very careful with this. You may even want to do it in the bathtub, like set everything up in the bathtub, and then so you're just kind of sitting on the edge, you know, wearing shorts, and then you can stick your feet in the paint and press it onto the paper, lift the paper out of the tub, and then just wash your feet off. It's a great idea. Your parent or your guardian might not think so, but it really could be cool. I remember for an art show, this is a really quick story, when I was teaching high school, I needed a way to show people where to go, and so one of the directors of the school I was at had a good idea to step in some paint and just walk to my room, and so I did that, and it was super cool. So you followed these footprints to the classroom, black acrylic footprints, and they did not come off of the floor. The custodian was not happy about that experience, so be very careful where you walk and what you touch, because like me, you could get in trouble. I got in trouble that day. And so anyway, have fun with this project. Sorry about all the personal stories associated with it. But have a great day.